What's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing good. Today I'm going to work on my squats. Let's get to it. First thing that's very important, warm up, then mobility work. I'm going to share with you what I do for my mobility right now for squats to get a deep, stable squat. So let's get to it. So first things first, I'm going to work on my hip flexion a little bit. I do it simply these days. I just go one foot to work that balance on this side. Then I go and put my leg as high as I can without hurting my hip flexor right here. Obviously, I do something that's comfortable. Right here, I feel good. And then what I do for this ankle, I do circles like this. Just circles. And I go on the right and then a little bit on the left to just get these ankles nice and warm. And then I do the exact same thing. I don't overdo it, I just do it enough so I can have a good warm up and I feel like my ankle joints are getting nice and warm so it can move better. Simple, effective warm up right here. And then what I do to put even more emphasis on my ankles and really get a deep squat, it's very important to have good ankle mobility to have a deep upright squat. So what I like to do, take a weight. I've done this before, I've shown this before, but I'm gonna show you again. 40 to 50 pound dumbbell right here. You can take whatever you have. You can even take a barbell if you want. And then I take it, I put it on my leg, and then I make sure my foot is flat. I go very deep until I feel a nice stretch right here in my ankle, or my ankle. And then I hold it, and then I make sure that the weight is pressured so I can feel more stretch right here in my ankle. And then I make sure as well that the center of gravity is in the middle of my foot. If I feel like I push too far and then I lose my balance forward in my foot, I'm gonna back off a little bit to make sure my balance is right in the middle of my foot. And then I hold this for about 2-3 seconds each, go back down, and then go back into the stretch, hold it until when I feel it. Nice stretch right here, I hold this, 3 seconds, go back, and then go back inside. And then I do this for about 10 to 12 times each side, about 1 to 2 times before every workout. It depends how I feel, it depends how my mobility feels that day, how it actually looks as well when I go down into a squat. Okay, I'm not a naturally mobile guy, guys. I work a lot on my mobility to get deep upright squat that are efficient. It's not easy, but it's very, very satisfying when you get to these squats after and you can have a good mobility and a good form. So form first. If you want your form to be number one, work on your mobility. Ankle and hip mobility is what most of us usually need. I'm not saying that's what you need, I'm just saying it's what most of us need usually. So this is what I do. I really try to make sure my ankle or my knee, goes over my toes while keeping my balance in the middle of my foot every single time. My pressure in the middle of my foot. Right here, I feel a nice stretch. Right here, my ankle. The other one, a classic pigeon pose. You can do this on the ground, by the way. You don't have to have a bench like me to even do the ankle stretch I just did, or this pose right here. But what I do, I just put my leg like this, and then I feel a nice stretch in the side of my hip right here. It really opens up my hips. And then I even like to go deep into the stretch and then go super deep into it like this and find these tight angles that I feel in my hips. Right now I'm feeling pretty good, but I'm still gonna go into all these angles right here. Really try to put pressure on the side of my hip to open it up. Keep it simple for this. I usually just go for like maybe 15-20 seconds each side until I feel like my hips are warm enough to go into a squat. Because I never start my warm-ups or my workouts without doing this first. It's very important to me to do this because I'm not a naturally mobile guy. Like I said, I work a lot on it before each workout. And then the most important part of this whole thing is to actually go into a deep squat and feel it out and practice your squatting without any weights whatsoever. Because let me tell you this, if you can be comfortable in this position, imagine how comfortable you'll be with a barbell on your back with heavy ass weights. It's gonna move better, it's gonna feel better, and then you're gonna have more of a better performance. and better gains. Basically, you're gonna have bigger legs, bigger glutes, bigger hamstrings. And then what I like to do, put my hands in front of me and just do like 10 squats just to warm up nice and fast. And then that's pretty much it. You know, just simple, effective warm up like this really makes a big difference when it comes to going to the barbell after this. Simple and effective. Not everybody has the same mobility as me. Do what works for you. Find a depth that feels comfortable for you, and then that will really help out to transfer over to a better barbell squat. I hope this helps out. Sometimes we'll go into a deep squat and this will happen. Our mobility is not good enough sometimes to go into a deep squat and actually stay here balanced. So what I like to do, I like to hold on to a pole or something to keep me balanced and still go into a deep squat position to really open up my hips and make my body used to getting into this deep position. Or take a weight and then hold the weight in front of you. The weight will help you not fall backwards. All right, so I hope this can help you out. Have a good workout, push your limits, and have some gains, okay?
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. And the celebrations on the fly out. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. Let me know it, let me see where I was at now. Put the time in when you always feel a time out. Quick, cause I know I'm the way you were sitting, you were pushing, I was handling it.
Emphasis on the quads, get these quads blown up and get bigger legs. So, grab some dumbbells. They're a little bit heavy, so what I like to do, save energy. And then do some front squats. Gonna be some split lunges. Put one foot in front of the other one back. And then I'm gonna go straight up and down, putting emphasis on the quad right here and pushing through my glute.